Tampa Bay fitness trainers, have you ever considered adding CPR as a way to make extra income? I propose to you that teaching CPR is an easy fit to your fitness career and a great way for you to make some extra cash. How do I know this? Hi, my name is Trudy Bierman, and yes, I was a fitness instructor, very active for many years, and it was when I was sitting in a CPR renewal class looking around at this full class of other fitness instructors just like myself, and I did a mental calculation of the amount of money that instructor collected that day. I thought, cha-ching, here was a great way to make some extra money for a group that had a built-in mandatory requirement for this credential. Now, I want to just say up front, this opportunity is not for everybody. Let's just get that out of the way. This may not be for you. So if you are scared to stand in front of a room filled with other instructors like yourself and teach them, then maybe this is not for you. Also, there will be a small investment for you to get your CPR credentials and a couple of mannequins. If you're not prepared to put out that investment, this is not going to be for you. The other thing I will say as a caveat, in my 20 plus years of teaching this, 2 group classes on average has been more than enough to fully reimburse the investment for getting your CPR teaching credentials. Now, last but really not that important is you may need to travel, okay? If you don't have your own location already and you're not prepared to travel, you're gonna have a problem because you do need a location to teach CPR. Now, the whole purpose of being in business for yourself is, you get to pick what you want to do, and if you're not prepared to travel, then this may not be for you. But for the rest of us, if you're like me, you will see all the benefits to doing this. Guys, like I said, you needed CPR, and every single fitness instructor you rub elbows with needs CPR as well. This is mandatory as we maintain our credentials. And so therefore you have a built-in market. Of course, fitness instructors are not the only ones who need CPR, but you already know it is a built-in market. And you can make money teaching CPR. You paid for your CPR credentials, they will too. CPR is always on appointment, guys. There's not going to be any surprise, you have a CPR class. That's not how it works. You will also be seen as a leader to your peers. You're the one standing at the front of the room teaching them. With your CPR teaching credentials, you may even be more valuable to your club because in addition to your being a fitness expert with them, you are the one that they're tapping to make sure that their instructors have their CPR current credentials. CPR training is also a portable business. You pack up your mannequins and you go. And it's not only limited to your neck of the woods. You can move across the nation or even internationally with our certification. And while for some it may seem like a con, this is actually a great pro that you do not need a location. Most people will welcome you to come on site to teach them. And very often they have a group. At least for me, I insist that if I'm coming on site, they offer a group or they pay me a minimum to come to them. It's a benefit to them, isn't it? Last but not least, you will be perceived as a safety first expert. We all know that there are risks to doing exercise. People are exerting themselves. They're probably coming in from having a bout of illness or whatever, and they're exposing themselves to weights and machines and all that. But you having your CPR instructor credentials will mark you as a safety first in addition to your fitness credentials. There are lots of pros, guys. So again, Trudy Bierman here. I look forward to being your instructor trainer to get you ready to go rock your CPR business and give yourself a sweet extra income on your fitness income. So this was sponsored today by Profit Institution Inc. or Headquarters, and you will find a link somewhere on this page to connect with me, and I do look forward to connecting with you.